One announcement tomorrow night at Crave. We're gonna have worship, and then we're gonna have the registration for seniors, and then a commissioning service for some of the missionaries that we have going out this summer. So come tomorrow night. It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna have some more ice cream. Those of you that don't know yet, the guys literally smoke the girls in jar wars. So tomorrow night after Crave, what we're gonna do, this is kind of the honor system. If you placed any money into the girls' jar, that means you were involved in jar wars. So tomorrow night, just come. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna take place outside, so just go ahead and come. We'll have a water bus for you. Okay? Let's bless the food, and then you guys hang out as long as you want today. If you can, kind of help us as you pick up any little cheese bits or anything that you see, and get those in the trash. So, hope you guys have a great day. Let's pray, and you can hang out. God, thank you for this day. Thank you for just the weather outside. God, thank you for the end of school year. Lord, some of them are so stressed out right now, and they've waited till today to work on a paper maybe that's been here all semester. But God, even more important than that, God, you brought them to this point. You brought them this far. So, God, we're asking that you help them just finish this semester out. Lord, I don't know where everybody's going this summer. So many different walks of life. I just pray that you walk beside them this summer, and God, bring them back in the fall. Lord, we do ask you to bless this food. Thank you for providing today. Lord, thank you for Taco Bueno, cutting us a little deal and helping us out. God, just pray that it's blessed and that it nurtures our bodies today. Lord, we do thank you for an amazing semester. And we just want to go out, God, and be your tool. We just thank you for allowing us to be a part of what you've called us to do. We just pray this in Christ's name. Amen. You guys have a great day. Keep eating. I think there's some more tacos. Lots more tacos, so please help yourself.
So what year are you?
Junior.
Junior?
This semester is my first junior class this semester. So
Your what?
my first junior class is this semester.
Oh, okay. So you're kind of, yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of borderline sophomore junior, but I looked on my SFA and they classify me as a junior.
I'm like a fourth year senior or something like that. Well, I have, I've only been able to take one class this semester for the last year and a half because I just came back after a year and a half break. But like I work full time, so I'm only able to take one class this semester. But I have 8 more classes to take after this semester. So if I only take one in the semester, I'm not taking anything in the summers because I just need that time to rest a little bit. It'll take me about 4 more years. I'll get it, in no big rush. As long as I get my degree, that's all that matters. However long it takes me.
Yeah, I mean it's
So what do you plan on doing with that?
well,
Or you know yet?
I've had a few ideas. I've gotten a few ideas. I I I'm not sure if I'd do it for very long, but for a while I wouldn't mind doing something with firefighting,
Oh wow.
like
Okay.
wildland firefighting.
Pretty neat.
And and I heard that if I get an internship after I get my bachelor's degree or something, then I would be able. They would actually put me on like a team that's really not it's not just it wouldn't be a team full of new people. It'd be people that would be kind of qualified and kind of fit to actually get out there and do something and not do the dirty work, I guess.
Right.
And I've been thinking about going into be a game warden. Kind of, I've had a game warden come and talk to me and a group of wildlife managers, and it was just I mean, besides all like the authority, besides the authority figure and everything, they deal a lot with the public, and they even go on missions.
that's sort of your passion. Is like, I guess,
I
like
mean,
Mother
like,
Earth
you
and
know,
stuff.
either
You know, trying to
talking to
take care of the
people, helping
environment and stuff.
people, and and I don't know what it is. I like the weather. Like, I
Oh,
love, just, the intense weather. I'm, I'm always watching storms, watching thunderstorms and stuff.
it's pretty
I
neat.
love
Yeah,
to
I
see
mean, you
it.
really get to see God in nature too. You know.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm still looking around too. I'm getting some training in GIS, which I would like to be able to use that.
What is GIS? What is that?
It's a computer mapping course.
Oh,
Like
wow.
computer mapping, it's like using computers and mapping to answer questions like with natural resources and even as simple as your, the best spots along this river, closest to this city. And I mean, it's just like, and so you could actually, answer that, as deep, I mean, and kind of as silly as, it's not silly, but I'm doing, for my final project, I'm doing 10 top outdoor wedding locations in the U.S.
Oh yeah.
So I found a site that has 10 cities that this whoever wrote it thinks they're the best in the U.S. for outdoor locations, nature. A lot of those guys are like up northwest and California along coastlines and stuff, and 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 so I'm just kind of dealing with that right now, and got U.S. there. I got each city: San Diego, Santa Ana, some over Minneapolis, Milwaukee, Boston, and I got all these cities too. And and then I'm gonna create other frames to actually put closer images of that city in there. So it'll be, the dot, and then I'm gonna draw lines to a frame that'll have a small, more
Like a picture of it.
more zoomed in view of it, of that city close up.
No, recently I went this last weekend down to Bernie, Texas. It's really nice down there. I don't know. It seems like the further south you go, the more nicer it looks and stuff. I went 3 years with a group from a Christian organization. We went to Sunny Glen Children's Home, because that's kind of what interests me in working with kids and stuff. But it was down in San Benito, Texas. If you know where that's at. That's maybe 30 miles north of the Mexico border. It was just, I mean, there were nice trees out there. It was a beautiful country.
My parents live in San Antonio.
Yeah, see, I just went to San Antonio this last weekend. Well, Bernie close to it.
Vernon's right there.
I thought it was really nice.
And I mean, it's just for people who live in San Antonio, like, you just have, this, probably your maximum height is about 60 feet of plants.
Right.
And so normally you can see from sunrise to sunset pretty easily. Here, like, you can't see that because all the trees are 140 to 160 feet. They're tall. I mean, I think Houston and kind of this eastern area is beautiful. That, you really need to try, especially during the summer, to keep San Antonio. At least, for like places like downtown and commercial, they will use all the water they want to and not get tagged for it. But residential stuff, if it's a drought, you get tagged for it. You get like,
Yeah, I noticed when I think it was San Marcos or something, when I was coming back, I saw a lot of signs up that said pray for rain and stuff. I'm like, it must be like a really dry area then,
Yeah, it is. And I'm not here. Who is it? One of my teachers was talking about a drought here. Of course, we've gotten rain, but like,
we did have a couple few years back though. We had a long time without any rain, and people were getting worried and stuff. We've been pretty good here lately. It's been pretty good rainfall.
But yeah, it doesn't rain in San Antonio very much, especially over the summer.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Probably March, and maybe a little bit into April is our rainy season.
Huh.
You know, and then once you get so much into April, it starts getting really dry.
Because I thought it was going to rain Saturday night when I was down there because the sky turned really black and stuff.
Yeah.
But it never did. I was
Saturday night it rained here.
Well, the sky, I was in San Antonio, or I was in Bernie Saturday night, and I was out with my girlfriend down there, and I was like, well, I missed that take yoga, but we stayed out a little bit longer because I'm like, well, the sky's getting really black, but it never did rain. I guess the moisture stayed up until it got past there.
We were here. Me and some.
Yeah, I heard it got really bad because my roommate and my sister both called and said Big Shitsy was out at my house. I live out in Tennessee.
Okay. We were here till maybe 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
In here for this little.
Oh, y'all had something in here?
We had something in here Saturday night, and the storm woke me up about 7:30. It probably started about 6. That next morning, and it just went lightning. And just like, crazy, and it stopped right before we headed off to church. Like it was, and it quit. I was just like, that was kind of nuts.
I don't know. It's my
Wasn't
sister called me.
expecting that.
Like her and my roommate both called me Sunday morning and said, "Don't be in any hurry to get home today." Said Nick Shissy's out. Of course, I was gonna stay there all weekend in. I was like, okay, that's cool. She said it was all the way from like St. Augustine up through Appleby. Like Lake Shissy was out.
Yeah, then it stretched over in Louisiana. Louisiana's getting bad now.
Well, see where I live too. Anytime any little thunderstorm hits, Lake Shissy has a good possibility of going out. I live like, you know where Timpson's at from here? 30 miles north.
30 miles north.
You know where Garrison, Appleby, Garrison, that road, if you go on it, I live down there, but then I live about a mile and a half down this dirt road.
Okay.
So I really live, when I say I live out in the sticks, literally out in the sticks.
Yeah.
So any little, wind blows the wrong way, it has a tendency to make our lights go out.
Yeah, I'm actually moving further off campus, about 10 minutes south of here,
Yeah.
out at University.
Alright.
And it's a nice place. It gets real piney over there.
Where at?
Yeah.
University.
It's like it's all University until it dead ends. South until it dead ends.
It ends on the loop.
Yeah.
Bowden Road is all past it down there.
Yeah, it's just dead ends, and then you take a left. I guess that's a loop.
Yeah,
And
that's the loop. Yeah.
Then there's this road 1275 that goes, I guess,
Sounds
south
like Woden
still.
Road, yeah. That sounds like Woden Road, but I work right there at Pilgrim's Pride, right there at the end of the university. And I know if you make a left, and then there's a road down there on the right, that's Woden Road, that take you out to Moser if you take it far enough.
Oh, okay.
That's probably the road you're talking about, because it keeps going south.
I think it's 1275.
Yeah, something like that.
And the condo is right out there.
Okay. Yeah, you live a little bit. So that's not, that's nice out
Nice
there.
out there, though. I like it. Yeah, right now, since I'm part of this organization called Pi Alpha Christian Fellowship.
Oh, yeah. I've been involved with them a little bit. It's been 6 years ago, but is Richard still over at Richard Skinner?
No.
No?
No, he went to San Marcos, Texas State.
Oh, he did? I didn't know.
Yeah, he went to Texas State.
So who's over at there?
Actually, last 2 semesters, this semester we had temporary pastors that would go back and forth between here and Sam Houston. And now, for next semester, they've decided to stay here 24/7. So, their name is Derek and Ashley Jackson. And they're going to be
Married couple?
They're going to be head out the next
I don't
semester.
think we've ever had a married couple over there.
Well, Dana and Richard married.
Oh, well, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. That's true. Richard has been involved with Kyle for forever.
Well, so I think they got into it like in college, like as students, and then they continued it as leaders.
I've been at SFA since 2000. So I know when I first came to SFA, I got a little involved with Chi Alpha, and Richard was there back then. I remember that's when I first met him.
These are younger.
He was a student then.
These are younger guys.
Oh, yeah.
These are younger.
Now, okay, I know Chi Alpha is out here on North Street,
Yeah.
but I saw something over here with Chi
There's
Alpha on it. What
there's
is that?
one
It's like a house?
there's another house that we have our like some big meetings in, big Bible studies in.
Yeah, out past Grace. I
It's
saw something.
yeah, right. It's our international. It's an international house.
Okay.
It's like girls can stay there. It's kind of like a girls' house, but they have a bunch of international students, girls mainly, that'll stay there.
Huh.
And we have our like the garage there. They turned it into a cafe.
Oh,
That's why
really?
you see Chi Alpha Cafe.
Yeah.
And so like has a stage platform, and we have big like round tables in a bar, and so what serve a lot of the time. It'll be cool. I mean, this semester been doing a lot with impact, and so I'm gonna be continuing that and placing myself further and further away from Chi Alpha. Like
So
just
what is Impact?
impact is another group, kind
I don't
of
think I've heard of
kind
that.
of off of Campus Crusade for Christ.
I've vaguely heard of Campus Crusade for Christ. I'm not sure what they do. I've heard of them. See, the reason I'm asking is I do this ministry that I feel like God's been calling me to do, where I visit different churches and different organizations, and I just, like this here, this is my church journal. I just write down what songs are sung in this and stuff like that. Then I have a blog on the internet. It's SM for JC, and I put stuff up. So I'm real interested in the different churches in town and different organizations, getting to learn more about them, what they stand for and stuff, and then sharing that information with others so they know, what options are available. Say somebody's looking, they say, well, I really want to go to church this Sunday, but I don't know where to go. I don't know what the different churches offer. Well, I want them to be able to go to my website and say, oh, okay, well, he's visited, like I went to Dream Center a couple weeks ago. Well, he went to the Dream Center, here's what songs they sung, here's what happened, that sounds pretty neat. I'd like to go there. Or maybe if they're a Baptist, they say, well, he's been to, this Baptist. I went to Westside Baptist, about a month ago. They say, oh, well, this is what they do, It's
That's
something
cool.
I feel, God's
Yeah,
let
well,
me to do. So.
a lot of the guys in Impact and Men of God Virtual Fraternity,
No, I know
like
about them. They're pretty good.
yeah,
They do something at the Yellow House every Tuesday night.
right. They they really like want to put forward this kind of atmosphere where of unity.
Yeah,
And,
that's the whole purpose of
right,
this.
and I mean,
I mean, the thing itself is called Serenity Ministries.
yeah,
If you're any familiar with the word serenity, it's like peace, like a calmness, and that's the whole thing. The whole mission, I feel, is to create unity again in the body of Christ. To show no matter what denomination you are, that we all serve the same God, and stuff.
yeah, and I mean, and that's the one thing about that I feel about Chi Alpha that I kind of wish that was different. And I know last semester that
Well,
like
Chi Alpha is the Assembly of God, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I know last semester like they were kind of limited to what they could do because they were only here 3 days a week. But um, but I still feel like not a whole lot of members of Chi Alpha want to like get into the events that go on campus,
Yeah.
like Christian events, like like every semester, a few times a semester, and I think they're getting more. Like we're having more of them each semester. These Friday Night Live
Yeah,
things,
like the unity thing, trying to bring all of them together.
and trying to get as many people as they possibly could stick in this building. And there's performances, skits, mime work, and whatever. And I mean, and there's concerts, and people put together like there was last two, not this past semester, but the semester before, there was something called I Am concert. It was a bunch of people getting up there. There was the channel sang,
I've seen the channel. They're good.
Gabe spoke his poetry. There was a
They're talking about the thing that happened on campus. I was there for that. I may have met you at that. I think I remember that.
Um,
Brittany, you know Brittany Sherwood, right? I did meet you at that. I thought you looked familiar. I met you through her.
yeah, that's right.
But yeah, that was a really cool event. I liked it.
And then there's the rock band there. Forgot what they're just
I don't
rubbish.
think I stayed. Consider Rubbish.
Consider Rubbish.
I know the leader of that band.
Yeah,
Drew Wilson. I know him very well. Like
Yeah,
with ABS.
he's
He works at
one of the
KSWP.
right, and one of the guys, the long hair dude, works at the Encore Music, I think, and he's also guitarist
He's part of
for
the
First
band?
Baptist, or the Greatest. He's also
Oh,
guitarist for
the
the Great Escape.
Blake Russell?
Is that the straight long hair?
I don't know. I know Blake Russell's like the leader of the band in Great
Okay.
Escape. I don't know if it's the same guy or not.
I don't know. He's one of the guitarists
Oh,
off
just
to the
one of the
side,
guitarists? Okay.
electric guitar, I think.
I don't know. I don't know all the members of the band.
But he's in Consider Rubbish. They were good. They put together. They tag team with the channel this one song.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they tag team with the channel
Oh,
this
wow.
one song that was.
I would be interested in hearing a thing of that if they have a copy
That
somewhere.
was.
That'd be neat.
It was.
I love the channel. Like I have their CD at the house.
Yeah.
Or I have it on my iPod actually. I
It
listen to it a lot.
was. Yeah, dude.
It's out my
Dude.
car.
Yeah, it's in your car. It's.
I like that. What's the beat without cries? That's a pretty
Yeah,
good one.
well, there's another song that's a little slower.
Now, I don't have any of Drew's music. I keep telling him I want a copy of that. They consider rubbish. I tried to get my girlfriend. She had a copy of it, but she don't know what she did with it. I'm like, well, I really want a copy of their CD. You know. Maybe I can ask Drew. I know he might have some stuff up on his Facebook page.
But
And I'll order a CD from him if he's got them for sale. I don't know.
but yeah, but I think I was about the only one that was there representing Chi Alpha. I wore my Chi Alpha shirt.
Really?
I was about the only one at that I am contest representing Chi Alpha. Out of all the 40, 50 members, like 40, 50 members, it was like, at that time, it might have been 10. But still, out of like, everybody that's in Chi Alpha, that's,
Well, I know exactly how you feel because,
so
like, I'm involved
that's
with
kind of what I,
the Yellow House. I don't know if you know the Yellow House Church of Christ, and they
I-
won't go to anything like that just because, that's Church of Christ. They don't believe in worshiping without musical instruments. I consider myself part of them, but at the same time, I don't see anything necessarily wrong with that. So that's why I try to include myself in everything.
and
So I might have been the only Yellow Houser there probably.
And yeah, I mean, and that's
I hate
so,
that. Yeah.
and that's so biblical. Whether you think whether you think of it as just a way to praise God, or just a
Right.
gift that you have that you want to give God glory for.
Yeah.
I mean, it's, I mean,
Well, I just think they
people will
limit
do
themselves so much.
anything and everything. And my this guy that I used to work with was his girl, this girl that he was going out with for a while said that to him, and
Said
like
what?
said like no instruments,
Oh yeah,
and I was like Matthew, hold on a minute. I copied Psalm 149, 150. I was like,
yeah.
and I even like
I don't know. I try to argue that with them too, and they don't.
I even read him like I even like did a devotional like on gifts and what it means to have gifts and be able to glorify God with those, and
I don't know. I don't know. I've talked with the
really,
minister there. And he's a good friend of mine. I enjoy some time.
No,
But
I mean, I'm not gonna.
they've tried to explain the whole thing to me about
I'm not gonna.
if there's no examples of it in the
Down
New
their,
Testament and all this stuff. I'm like,
I'm not
well,
gonna down their stuff, but
no. I mean, that's why I try to create unity in the whole body. I mean, you're entitled to your particular what you
Right.
believe. I guess just. I'm not gonna say it's right or wrong. I don't particularly agree. I'm doing the exact same thing.
But yeah, I was. Those guys were preaching on campus.
Yeah, you talking about like last week? They had them signs. I don't know. I glanced at. I went on by, 'cause that just looked kind of crazy.
Yeah,
I don't particularly agree with how they were doing that. I
No,
don't know.
they weren't doing it very well. But
I saw a cop standing up there.
just talking because there's a lot of Christian guys there, like Justin was there and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And like, so I was just talking with them, and one thing I noticed is like people would just storm off, and I'm like, hey, what's up, dude? It's like, they just leave there and you can see on their face they're just really distraught. Um, and just kind of talk to them, kind of be able to relieve, whatever they're thinking to somebody, and just kind of, okay, this is on point, but this is not, this isn't right. So,
And there's a certain way to communicate it too.
I get my, I have my Bible with me most of the time, so, if I need to take it out, those, something that, just, know by scripture.
I'm right here.
Oh, you got a Bible there?
It's one of these little programs. You gotta go. You gotta go.
1 o'clock.
Oh, okay. But yeah, it's really neat. I bought this phone about 3 or 4 weeks ago, but it's got the Pocket eSword program that I downloaded for it, and it's got different translations and different what do you call it?
I know a few people that have something like that.
It's really awesome. Like NIV, CEV, ASV, the one that's the Message. I like that. That's pretty neat. I mean, you get a little bit from all of them, So like ASV there,
But yeah,
CEV, Darby's. It's got like God's Word, King James, Net, all them, and then also it's got all these different commentaries on here. I thought it was really neat. Barnes, Calvin, Clark, Darby, Henry, and Wesley. And you can download more for them too. Like, I haven't even downloaded more, and I want to get on there. So.
But one thing that kind of, really got me thinking this United thing is like I ran into this little Mormon girl there, and Latter-day Saints.
I used to date one. I know a little bit about them.
And I was just talking to her. I was like, are you involved? She's like, yeah, she has her own little organization, whatever. And I was like, I was like, well, if you're ever like, I probably asked her straight up. I was just like, what do you think about, coming and joining us? Or, and she was like, well, like, I think there, she has some problems with that. I think there'd be some, stuff here, some disagreements here and there, just like, but you can come join us whenever you want. It's like,
I'd be
that's
like,
not the
well,
point.
I'll come join you for a service if you'll come join me for one. That's the way I'd be about it.
Yeah,
I think I was actually that way with my ex-girlfriend. It's been a while back, but I was going with her. She was a Latter-day Saints. And I went to her church a couple times, but I also said, okay, well, you're coming to my church, and she agreed to it. She came to mine a couple times.
yeah, no, but their doctrine's kind of screwed up.
Yeah, I don't know. Just when you have to have your own book, the company of Bible.
Well, the crazy thing is they don't really look at that book.
Huh?
I mean, they don't really look at that book. They look at the Holy Bible.
Yeah.
It's like, whenever I would talk to any one of those guys, like, they don't reference their book, the Book of Mormon. They reference the Holy Bible. They're just interpreting the scripture wrong. And I mean, they're just taking it in the wrong context. For probably most of the time. So I mean, and so
They can quote it.
so they can quote it. No, I mean they know their stuff. They know their doctrine. But but they also understand, the importance of Jesus Christ. They also understand the same importances that I understand, the same kind of objectives of the Bible that I understand. And so, I mean, we can get. I mean, that's the foundation. Now, you know, um, can can actually get up there and be able to build on it, right? With them, but I've never been. It's hard. Sometimes I get up there and go through some stuff, and and I might be a little bit, little bit more able to do that now, but like you gotta keep studied up, or you're gonna get into a conversation like that, and you're just like back off, and they're still going their way, and you're well stay the same.
I just kind of shake my head. I'm like, okay, yeah, I can understand where you're coming from. Like with the Jehovah's Witness, I've had a couple of them try to come and visit me.
Yeah,
like, okay,
that's the San Antonio. We get a lot of Jehovah's Witnesses in San Antonio. But
I'll take your literature. I'll look it over and stuff.
yeah, the one thing that you might be interested in is this website called carm.org.
It's what?
Carm.org.
Carb?
Carm,
Here, I'm gonna
like karma, like karm,
CARM.
rm.org. And it goes over like, and it just goes straight into every single doctrine. Like that's, and it's and there's a um, guy that goes over like
So does it give
the,
any? I mean, it just
it,
goes. It gives
like
the data though. I mean,
yeah, it gives the
it
data.
doesn't give like personal opinions
No,
or
no.
nothing like that.
Well, no, it doesn't. But
Okay.
it gives scripture references to,
Right.
and, and actually it's really funny sometimes because you do look at dialogues from there, and
Right.
it'll show you dialogues, and like okay, you do dialogue, and it says okay from where, or you hit where, and you say okay, look at dialogues for this. And it'll give you like a dialogue, like like saying somebody saying how are you doing, what's
Right.
going on, and they start talking about, it, and they start getting into religion, and so then they start saying, then they start asking questions, and by the end of this verse, it's so funny, like the dude, the atheist or whatever, he's just like, I'm out of here. Like,
Right.
he's just like completely boggled down by like, every what's being said. It's just so funny. It's just like, you almost have to laugh at it just because it's like so ridiculous. Um, but this guy by the name of Matt Slick, and it's called Apologetics.
Oh, that's my favorite.
He just goes in apologetics, and he just like, and he has this podcast too that he'll just talk to other people, and I've heard him make people cry, just like, but this is what this does. I'm like, no, no.
Right. Oh man, my foot fell asleep.
My cell leader back in San Antonio showed me that website, and I turn to it every once in a while, study up a little bit.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to check it out.